Today I want to have a look at questions on the topic called proportion. There are three different types of proportion. We have direct, we have inverse, and we have compound proportion. On this episode, I am treating direct proportion. What do we mean by direct proportion? A proportion is direct when the two quantities we are dealing with influence each other in the same direction. How do I mean? When there is increase in one quantity, it causes increase in the other quantity. And when there is decrease in one quantity, it causes decrease also in the other quantity. That is direct. How do we know that a question is direct or not? I'll be explaining that when I'm treating the questions we have on the board. Because these are example questions on direct proportion. But there is a formula I established for direct proportion, and that is what you are seeing here. A1 over A2 equals to B1 over B2. Where A and B represent the two quantities. And 1 and 2 means initial and final given values. Okay, let's go to the first question. Now, in question 1, a worker earns 4,500 naira in 5 days. How much would he earn in 9 days? Okay, we have the wages here and we have the number of days here. So if I decide to let A be the wages and B the 5 days, the days, so that means I will say let A be the wages and let B be the days or the number of days. Okay, you may decide to change it. It doesn't matter, but you have to define what A and B are. Okay, so the first A given is 4,500 naira. That means that will be A1. And the first B given is 5 days. That will be B1. That's what I mean by initial. Now, how much would he earn? We are looking for another wage. That will be A2 now. Let's call it, okay, then put a question mark. In 9 days, that means the second given number of days, which is 9 days, will be our B2. Then employing the formula I wrote, A1 over A2 is equal to B1 over B2. Then we substitute. When we substitute, A1 will be replaced with 4,500. A2 is still A2 because that's what we are looking for. B1 is 5 days and B2 is 9 days. Then when we cross multiply, what do we have? By cross multiplication, A2 times 5 will be equals to 4,500 times 9. So A2 will be 4,500 times 9 over 5. And A2 will be 5 in 4,500. That's 9 100. That will be 8,100 naira. Now, that will be the what? The wages for 9 days. How do we now know that it is direct or indirect? Anyway, if I work for 5 days and I collect 4,500 naira, definitely if I work for more days, I'm not expected to earn less than 4,500. It should be more, because the more days you work, the more you earn. That's the law of nature. So definitely that is direct. Once the number of days has increased from 5 to what? 9. Definitely the wages also must increase from 4,500 to a higher value, which is what? 8,100. That's it. In example 2, 1/4 of a boy's marks in mathematics test is 20. What is 3/4 of the marks? We all know that 1/4 is less than 3/4. That means if we are moving from 1/4 to 3/4, we are increasing. Definitely, the marks must also what? Increase from 20. That means you should have it at the back of your mind that you are going to get an answer greater than 20. And that is direct, because increase from 1/4 to 3/4 will bring increase in the marks also. So that means A1 now, let my A1 be 1/4. So definitely my B1 will be 20. So A2 will be 3/4 now. Then B2 is what we are looking for, because we are looking for what is 3/4 of the marks. We are looking for the marks. So now, using the formula again, A1 over A2 is equal to B1 over B2. What is A1? 1/4 all over 3/4 is equal to B1 20 over B2. When we cross multiply, that means B2 times 1/4 will be equals to 3/4 times 20. That's by cross multiplication. So B2 times 1/4 will give us B2/4. And 3/4, 4 here 1, 4 here what? 5. 3 times 5, that will be 15. You cross multiply again. When you cross multiply again, what will be B2? B2 will be 4 times what? 15. And B2 is what? 60. That means the marks is 60. B2. Of course, 60 is greater than what? 20. Because 3/4 is greater than what? 1/4. In the last example question, it takes 12 men to push a lorry weighing 36 tons. What weight will 18 men push? We should know that if the number of men has increased from 12 to what? 18. Definitely 18 men should push more than what? What 12 men did. That means the answer we are going to get must be more than what? 36 tons. And that means increase in the number of men must also mean increase in the number of what? Weight. That is direct. Increase. So my A1, let it be 12. Definitely B1 will be the weight, which is what? 36 tons. Now, A2 will be 18, because that's the second number of men given. Why? B2 is the weight we are looking for. So using the formula, A1 over A2 is equal to B1 over B2. A1 is 12, A2 is 18, B1 is 36 over B2 we are looking for. By cross multiplication, we have 12 times B2 equals 18 times what? 36. What will now be B2? You divide both sides by what? 12. So B2 will be 18 times 36 over what? 12. Because this 12 will cancel this 12. 12 here 1, 12 here what? 3. What is B2? 3 times 18. And what is 3 times 18? That is 54 tons. As it is obvious that 18 men will push 54 tons, which is more than 36 tons pushed by what? 12 men. These are my examples on direct proportion. In my next video, I'm going to treat inverse proportion. Make sure you don't miss it. See you then.